name?
My name's Kevin.
Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys convert over to Bank of America yet?
We basically have as of December 1st, but, there's certain days that are scheduled for conversion days as far as
cool.
everything all together.
So yeah, I'm just returning your call. You called me on Monday and I think Thursday, twice each day.
Yeah, it shows it's
back
like
to you now.
collection attempts. They'll still go on and on, even if it's in foreclosure. Yeah, I got it right here. Basically, they're just calling to get your intentions on the property.
Yeah, the intentions have stayed the same. I talked to you guys, your company, somebody else in your company on, well, I don't know, it's sometime in December, and I talked to somebody in November. I've been in contact with the attorneys, and of course, obviously, I talked to you guys in August and throughout.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can go look at the notes. It'll take longer, though. I can just get it from you a lot quicker. What were your plans? Are you, trying to sell it, or?
What do you have right there? What do you have in the system right there? I mean,
let me go into
the plans are the same as they were 6 months ago, but you guys don't want to do the plans. I wanted to give you the property, Actually, what we were trying to short sell.
Oh, you want to deed it back to us? Is that right?
I tried that a long time ago, but your company decided.
Let me find out why they denied it.
Your company changed your guidelines.
You have the second, but the second's with us. You didn't have any third lien on it, did you?
No.
Okay. And it was on the market for 90 days straight?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, I just need to go into the workout. It says it closed on December 18th. Let me find out why it declined. Give me just one second.
I know why it declined. Let me just tell you.
Yeah, quicker, sir, honestly, because looking up the notes is going to take a second for them to pull all up.
It declined because your company has new guidelines whereby if there's a lien in the property, if there's a lien in the property, your company does not want to take the property. And there's a lien in the property by, who was it? The association.
Oh, so there's another lien on it other than Countrywide.
The lien was filed in June or July.
Yeah, they can't do them with. They've never been able to.
Well, I talked to a woman named Audrey in August. You might have that there in your notes. I talked to a woman named Audrey in August.
I'm on your workout notes right now. I'll go back and look at them in a minute. Yeah, I'm going to go in and look for Audrey's notes. Despite if she said that it would be approved, that's something they've never been able to do.
Here's the thing.
Outside of Countrywide,
I purposely allowed it to go ahead and, short sale. And, I even talked to your company back in, April or May to see what we could do about a workout. And your company just dragged their feet. And now, for however many $1,000 it is, we're now in court, And this could drag on. The attorneys want to drag this thing on and drag it on and drag it on as long as possible. I wanted to settle this thing and take care of it and be done with it,
Mm-hmm. Did that lien get taken care of? That other lien that's on it?
What kind of question is that? That's just ridiculous.
Well, I'd say, sir, if it got taken care of, we can, put in another deed in lieu request.
If I take care of the lien, I say screw Countrywide and let's go ahead and sue you guys for wasting all that money and finance charges and tell me what you're going to do. And then not even deal with Countrywide anymore. That's stupid. It's ridiculous.
So that's up to you. I can only tell you right now that, it did decline.
I know that.
And then how can we help you today, sir?
You retard, you called me 4 times this week and I'm calling you back.
I know, and I explained that to you in the beginning of the call, sir. The collection activity will continue. The system calls out to you. Now, if you have a foreclosure, any kind of delinquency on your account, you're still going to receive phone calls.
That's fine. If you want to call me, dude. Don't, call me up and say, well, it's just a system. You're being a puppet of the system that is filled with flaws. You're going to call me 4 times, and I'm calling you back, being cool.
Okay. Well, I apologize for that, sir.
Remember this, though.
What I can advise you of right now?
Remember this, though, okay? I'm going to advise you that you haven't called me in more than a month, and all of a sudden, I get 4 phone calls in a week.
Okay.
After I got a favorable ruling by the judge. What are the odds of that? Maybe that targeted a call by the automated system. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think you guys know what you're doing. They're using you as a puppet.
Okay. Well, sir, I'll notate the account that we spoke on the loan. But yeah, I mean, at this point, I can just tell you if anything changes on that lien, then we can, put in a request for deed in lieu.
Is this common that you guys tell people you're going to, I mean, according to a representative of the court, banks often, I mean, she actually used the word, they all do that.
Okay.
They tell you that they're going to go ahead and let this house go in short sale, and then if it doesn't sell in not 90 days, then they're going to go ahead and deed in lieu. Well, here's the thing. Can you tell me with honesty and candor that this is something that you guys regularly practice over there at Countrywide Home Loans or Bank of America?
Practice what? We've been over a lot of different things. Are you talking about practicing calling out for the homeowner when they're in foreclosure? Or
No, what? Yeah, you know what? I'll get to that. Yeah, the deed in lieu of sale issue.
The deed in lieu, sir, I mean, that's cut and dry. If there's any second lien...
No. I'm asking you a simple question. Is it something that you guys regularly practice, whereby you tell a customer, hey, you know what, if it doesn't sell in 90 days, we'll go ahead and take the property, and then you don't do it? Is that something that's common over there?
Okay, that's something that agents should not tell you, hey, we'll go ahead and take it if it doesn't sell in 90 days. They shouldn't say that. They can't say that.
Why do you
have
think
the name of that agent that said that? I need to report them. Do you have that name? Do you know the agent that told you that?
Her name is Audrey. I talked to her in August.
Audrey. Yeah, I'm going to look for her note. First of all, they're supposed to advise you that we can submit a request for a deed in lieu, but we can't guarantee it. And they have to tell you the guidelines for us to be able to request a deed in lieu.
This woman
But they're not supposed to tell you we can do it if it doesn't sell in 90 days.
This woman got so detailed to the point whereby she said, we will wipe out all the lates to your credit, and the investor will take the loss, no matter, even if it's, we'll just completely wipe out the mortgage and it'll be gone and we'll have the property. And I said, well, who's the investor? And she goes, Fannie Mae. Is that correct, that Fannie Mae is the investor?
Yes, sir.
How would I know that if she was that detailed about this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to try to argue that, yeah, she was.
Yeah, I really can't. I mean, we're really not, there's, the back and forth's not really progressing. I understand you're frustrated. I understand your
I'm not
situation.
frustrated anymore. I'm just surprised. But I mean, why would a representative of the court tell me they all do that? The little game that I just explained to you. Why would you tell me that? You're telling me that you guys don't do that on a regular basis.
What I can tell you, sir, is that we have to explain to you. The agent should have explained to you, Audrey. She should have said that we can apply for a deed in lieu. The qualifications are two things. There can't be any second liens outside of Countrywide on the property, and the property there has to show a listing agreement that the property's been on the market for the last 90 days.
Yeah, well,
if that's the case, then we can submit the request.
All right.
If she told you something different, sir, I can let a manager know and give them her name.
After November, November 13th or 14th or whatever it was, that was the 90 days, and we met that qualification, but obviously the issue with the lien, I could have taken care of that lien back in August, but the problem is, now that lien is going to probably, they're going to try to tell the judge, hey, we want an even bigger lien. You got a little problem over there at Countrywide, whereby this thing could drag on for at least another 2 or 3 months because it's been transferred to a different part of the court.
Well, if you like, sir, what I can do is I can submit a message to the negotiator that was working on the deed in lieu if you'd like to touch base with them.
That's what
You'd like to go over this. I mean, this is something, sir, that you'd want to speak to the negotiator on. I mean, there's nothing more that I can do.
I've gotten to I've gotten to the point now, that I appreciate you. I feel like you're kind of working with me a little bit more here, than other people I've talked to in the past. And I'm just calling you back, because you guys called me. I'm at a point now, I really, truly don't want to deal with the property anymore. I'd like to, have it, but now it's gotten to the point where I'm going to have all these finance charges from Countrywide, and the association dues are going to be, $255 a month times however many extra months it's been. Plus, you got the issue of taxes.